They can tell us, you know, who's armed, how recently they've seen that gun on that person. They can tell us where they're at, if they're in a store, if they're on the street, if they've gotten in a car.
And 11 News investigates exclusive, a behind-the-scenes look at how Baltimore police are able to track situations in real time. Now, Baltimore has seen a significant decrease in homicides and non-fatal shootings over the last few years.
And the city gives credit to a wide range of partnerships, including community efforts and law enforcement initiatives.
Baltimore police gave 11 News investigates reporter Barry Sims an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at how they've been able to address crime.
They are part of the city's eyes and ears. Members of the Baltimore Community Intelligence Centers that help fight crime.
But I think also the officers that we have sitting in here making those calls, they definitely have a passion for what they do.
They see the calm as city watch cameras scan streets, neighborhoods, and stores. They also witness and monitor the chaotic as police investigations begin.
Armed carjacking vehicle with a rifle, northbound coming up past the district, going toward the Hanover Street Bridge.
A real scene with real reactions in real time. The police helicopter Foxtrot provides the view from above.
Photo, great. Honda Civic, everybody slow down their lights across street here. Signal 31 crash, Signal 31 crash. Get a medic started. Hanover and Cromwell, hit the back of a tractor trailer. Guys, armed carjacking with a rifle, felony car stop, felony car stop.
That was June 19th. Moments after the crash, officers were on the scene.
Give me a medic started this way.
The truck driver who was making a U-turn was not hurt.
The guy was coming on top of the bridge, I guess, and he was coming really fast, so he didn't have a chance to see me. By the time he saw me, he just smashed into it.
The alleged driver of the stolen car, 25-year-old Alonzo Cox Jr. of Brooklyn, was taken to the hospital and later arrested. He's facing 15 charges, including armed carjacking. Officers found this gun at the scene.
Situations change quickly, especially with things like carjackings. What we try to do is develop intelligence very quickly, suspect-wise, vehicle-wise, motive-wise, and push it out citywide.
It's all part of the recently formed Baltimore Police Crime Strategies and Intelligence Division. The unified effort is combined with the City Group Violence Reduction Strategy. The main goals: getting criminals and guns off the streets, along with making sure all police districts are equipped with necessary information that is relayed to officers before they arrive at a scene and as they investigate.
You can put me on the back with West Parkway, I'll be around.
Detective Brett Gibson describes how it helps.
They can tell us, you know, who's armed, how recently they've seen that gun on that person. They can tell us where they're at, if they're in a store, if they're on the street, if they've gotten in a car. And that helps patrol officers or even our district action team officers as they're getting close and trying to move in on the suspect. They have real-time information on what those individuals are doing.
He says it is a safety factor.
If we didn't have that info and we're showing up, you know, 4, 5, 10 minutes later, that gun could have changed hands, that suspect could have changed locations. The cameras are great. And even now, our detectives can even tap into our body-worn cameras and see real-time what we're looking at.
Detective Gibson also explains how this helped when a call for service turned into a homicide.
And BCIC was able to track the vehicle as it left the scene, and we were able to apprehend the suspect probably 25 or 30 minutes after the initial incident occurred, and we had the person in custody before we had even cleared the crime scene.
But as they work to reduce and solve homicides, shootings, and other crimes, and step in to try and stop incidents before they happen, police still say that they have tremendous concerns about weapons.
I think we just need to keep pushing forward. The amount of guns are definitely terrifying.
Officer Gibson describes the types of guns now being found.
Recently, we've seen a lot more long guns, rifles, but you know, a lot of people call assault rifles. That style of weapon has been used more recently. We've kind of seen an uptick in that.
Seen a lot of extended magazines, some switches here and there to make the handguns fully automatic.
Police say so far this year they have seized over 1,400 guns, removing them from Baltimore streets. They credit community cooperation and technology, saying without both, they would be hampered in fighting and reducing crime.
All right, let's get DDU headed this way.
For 11 News Investigates, I'm Barry Sims.